Starting. Okay. I'd like to call the meeting to order for the Board of Adjustment on today's date of 9/19/22. We have a quorum and I will start out with the roll. My name is Tim Leenow.
David Bartlett.
Jill Noreen.
Jerry Porter.
Crystal Halverson.
Okay, next thing on our agenda is confirm public notice publication and Ann, or you'll take care of that.
The Dunn County Board of Adjustment has scheduled a public hearing for Monday, September 19th at 5:30 PM in room 54 of the Dunn County Community Service Building, 3001 US Highway 12 East in Menominee, Wisconsin. The applicants are Al and Elaine Sonnenberg. The agent is Brittany and Aaron Sonnenberg. The location located in the southwest quarter of Section 8, Township 30 North, Range 11 West, Town of Grant, Dunn County, Wisconsin, described as follows. Commencing at the southwest corner of said Section 8, thence on a grid bearing of south 88 degrees, 51 feet, 41 inches east along the south line of said southwest quarter of Section 8, a distance of 244.23 feet to the point of beginning of the parcel herein described. Thence north 1 degree, 8 feet, 19 inches east, 280 feet. Thence south 88 degrees, 51 feet, 41 inches east, 280 feet. Thence south 1 degree, 8 feet, 19 inches west, 280 feet to said south line. Thence north 88 degrees, 51 feet, 41 inches west along said south line, 280 feet to the point of beginning. Said parcel contains 78,400 square feet, 1.8 acres total. The bearings are referenced to the Dunn County coordinate system. Parcel identification number 170123010833000001. The address is E8117 1130th Avenue, Colfax, Wisconsin 54730. The request is for a special exception permit to create a 1.8 acre non-farm parcel to build a home and garage per 13.2.6.060. This is the only opportunity to address the board regarding this request, as such interested persons are invited to attend said hearing and be heard. Persons wishing to provide input during public comment may submit written comment via email. Persons needing assistance in accessing the meeting shall call 715-231-6505. Maps and supporting documents are on file and available for inspection at the Environmental Services Department, Planning and Zoning Division, located at 3001 US Highway 12 East, Suite 240, Menominee, Wisconsin, or on Dunn County's website at www.co.dunn.wi.us. This was published on August 31st and September 7th, 2022.
Thank you. I will take care of reading the Board of Adjustment announcement of proceedings. Basically, the zoning Board of Adjustment appeals functions like a court and must follow state laws and local zoning ordinances. The zoning board cannot change or ignore any part of the zoning ordinance or state laws, but must apply the laws as written. The zoning board may only grant a variance, special exemption, or administrative appeal if the applicant provides evidence showing that they meet all of the legal standards for that decision. The legal standards the zoning board will use to decide on each application have been provided to the applicant and will be described at this meeting by the zoning board or staff. Each hearing will be opened by reading the application or appeal. The zoning department report will be read, including evidence from the on-site inspection. The applicant will be sworn in and then present the reasons and evidence to support why they think they meet the legal standard for the variance or special exemption. The board may ask questions of the zoning staff and the applicant. Witnesses will be sworn in and allowed to give testimony related to why the legal standards are or are not met. Once the board has all the necessary facts, the chair will close the hearing and the board will deliberate and decide in front of the public whether the applicant has met the legal standards. The board will then proceed to the next hearing. Written decisions based on the evidence at the hearing and whether the zoning board finds that the applicant has met all legal standards, the evidence and deliberation of the board will be filed in the zoning office and mailed to the parties involved as soon as possible. Minutes of the board meeting, the decisions are available in the zoning office. A decision of the board may be appealed by commencing an action in the Dunn County Circuit Court within 30 days after the decision is filed in the zoning office. An applicant that starts construction before the 30-day appeal period assumes the risk of having the board's decision overturned. And do I need to proceed with the checklist? The backside of that? Was that a yes or no? Oh, all right. Thank you. Seems like a lot. Also, the next item on our agenda is the approval of the minutes for the June 27th meeting and July 18th meeting. Would the board be amendable to approve both of those and in one motion?
I'll make a motion to approve both minutes. This is Crystal.
I second that motion, Jill Noreen.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. All right. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that back. All right, next thing on our business agenda is special exemption town of Grant, the Sonnenbergs. And you guys take a run for it.
Aaron and Brittany Sonnenberg are requesting a special exception permit to create a 1.8 acre non-farm parcel in Grant Township. Aaron and Brittany wish to build a home on the proposed parcel. The land is currently owned by Aaron's mom, Elaine Sonnenberg. If this request is approved, Aaron and Brittany will take ownership of the 1.8 acres and Elaine will continue to own the remaining acreage. The applicants are Aaron and Brittany Sonnenberg, and the owner is Elaine Sonnenberg. The site location is the southwest quarter, section 8, town of Grant. The base farm tract is 196.2 acres. The proposed parcel is 1.8 acres. The current zoning is intensive ag, and adjacent zoning is intensive ag and general ag. Aaron and Brittany would like to create a 1.8 acre non-farm parcel to build a home on. The land is currently owned by Aaron's mom, and Elaine has owned the land for over 30 years. Aaron is an operator of the farm. He and Brittany wish to subdivide a parcel of the land to be their own to build on. Aaron and Brittany currently live on the farm in the house with Elaine and her husband. If this request is approved, they are proposing a 1,200 square foot home with a front porch and attached garage. All necessary permits will be obtained from the zoning office. The base farm tract for this property is 196.2 acres. Currently, there is one residence within the BFT, which is Elaine's home. Elaine owns a combined total acreage of 240, but only 196.2 acres are in the proposed parcels BFT. The applicants have received verbal approval from the town of Grant for the placement of a driveway off of 1130th Avenue to access the proposed parcel. The Township of Grant's opinion was approval at their August 8th, 2022 meeting. Here's aerial photo of the 40 acres that they propose to subdivide. And then the bottom photo is the legal description sketched out provided by the surveyor. The applicants request to create a 1.8 acre non-farm parcel that will follow the provisions set forth in section 13.4.0.4F and in accordance with the applicable standards of section 91.46 of the Wisconsin statutes. In addition, 13.2.6.06 standards are also proposed to be met. 13.2.6.06 special exception 0. Non-farm residents not constructed as a residential cluster, provided the following standards are met. There are 9.3 acres available total in the BFT. This request is proposing to use 1.8 acres. There's currently one residence, farm or non-farm, in this BFT. If the request is approved, the BFT will have one farm residence and one non-farm residence. The proposed 1.8 acre parcel will not remove any prime farmland from future agricultural use. A legal description by a Wisconsin certified land surveyor has been submitted that contains one lot. A complete CSM will be submitted, reviewed, and recorded if this request is approved. Staff recommends approval of the special exception permit and suggests adding the following conditions. Number 1, the applicant shall stay within the terms recited in their application and testimony. And number 2, a certified survey map will be completed by a professional surveyor, approved by all necessary parties, and recorded by the Register of Deeds. That concludes the staff report.
Thank you. Does the board have any questions for staff after reading? Seeing none. Are there any questions to the Sonnenbergs at this stage of the game that the board may want to present to them? I see no questions and then no reason to bring the Sonnenbergs forward then at this particular time. If we, as we run through the request, it seems that all paperwork and procedures are in order at this particular time. And there are nobody making any statements that is making statements against this particular acquisition. So I would say at this particular time, we could move into deliberation if necessary. And if we go through that checklist. Let me get down to it.
Checklist, checklist, she read. You got it.
You know, the 4 or 5 points here.
Yep,
Are these?
yep, they're there.
I can't see those.
This meets all the requirements of the state farmland preservation law, right?
Yes, it does.
You want to take it from here or should?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
This is a good thing because these people are in my township.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, if I don't share it, so.
Is there a motion to approve this at this stage of the game? Or any further discussion? Okay,
I move that we approve this applicant and including the following standards are met. The 5 listed. Do I need to include those in the motion?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Okay.
All right.
And then there were 2 requests by the board or by the staff here, yeah. These will be a part of that motion too then, is that acceptable, Jill?
Yes, it is.
Okay. There's been a motion made, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion made and second to approve. The special exemption permit. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. You have your permit. Thank you. All right, next item on the agenda, any announcements?
So one of the things that I would like to do is get a training session scheduled for the BOA, especially since we do have some new people and just a new year. So I was hoping that we could maybe agree on something, maybe after fall, early winter, when everybody's not out in the fields and busy, or something that works for the board.
That would be fine for me. Other members?
Yes.
Okay,
I suggest early December. Would that be okay?
During the day or?
Well, we usually have them during the day. We have in
That'd
the
be good.
past. Is that okay?
Oh, good, yeah.
I'd rather have it during the day than night.
Yes.
Most of the training sessions we've had have usually been right around noon hour, somewhere in that range. 1 o'clock, I don't think we've had them in the morning, but
Whatever works for everybody.
I'm good other than Wednesdays.
I'm good.
I'm good, just as long as I know about it well in advance,
Yeah.
that's all.
And no Wednesdays for me.
Okay, no Wednesdays for me either.
I can accommodate with maybe 2 to 3 weeks notice.
I will come up with a plan there and just inform you at our next meeting, and we can solidify a date in the future.
I did have one question. On my calendar, I saw that next week there was another Board of Adjustment meeting. I'm assuming that's wrong.
Which calendar were you looking in?
Mine.
I was like, what did I do? No, there is not a Board of Adjustment meeting next week. This is
Alright.
the only one for this month.
All right, then I'll scratch that off my list
There will be one next month,
next month.
and I'll be sending out information on that shortly.
All right, thank you. Any other announcements? Hearing none, I will adjourn this meeting.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.